Hi, I'm Donald McIntyre, Operations Manager at Emerald. This is an Emerald educational video. How the Bitcoin address changes each time we receive and send BTC using Emerald. Emerald uses the hierarchical deterministic, or HD, wallet framework, which is an industry standard and best practice to be able to generate many addresses from the same seed or root private key. When you have a wallet in Emerald and you generated that wallet with your hardware wallet or a JSON file or private key or your 24-word secret passphrase, those are the seed. And with the same seed, as we have seen in other tutorials, you can generate more wallets using the same seed. This enables the generation of a different address each time we receive and send Bitcoin. The purpose of using a different address each time we receive and send Bitcoin is to enhance privacy, as all Bitcoin transactions are public. Another reason is to organize operations, so a user can easily recognize transfer sources, as each has a unique address. The way it works is that each time a user presses receive to request cryptocurrency from a third party, a new Bitcoin address is generated from the user's same seed. This means that each time the user receives Bitcoin, the new Bitcoin will be deposited in a different Bitcoin address inside Emerald. When sending Bitcoin, the way Emerald will work is that it will send the specified amount to the third-party address. Then, in the same transaction, it will move any change left in the Emerald user's address to another Bitcoin address controlled by the same user with the same seed. It will do the above in a single transaction and only pay one fee to the miners. So when you send to a third party, Emerald is going to follow this industry standard and it's going to send the amount you specified to that third party, pay the fee to the miners, but at the same time generate a new Bitcoin address and move whatever change or balance you have left over in the sending address to a new sending address that you control. This is an example of a send transaction. Say that the balance in a Bitcoin address, my address A, is 1 Bitcoin. And say that the user wants to send 0.45 BTC from my address A to a third-party address, his address X, for example, with a fee of 0.05 BTC. Emerald will generate and send a transaction that will be send 0.45 BTC from my address A to his address X, that's what goes to the third party. Send 0.50 BTC from my address A to my address B, so it changes whatever balance or change you have left from one of your accounts. It generates a new one, my address B, and it moves the balance there. And pay 0.05 BTC fee to the miner. So all of this is done in one transaction. So the user will end up with a new balance of 0.50 BTC, but in my address B, which the user controls with the same root private key. Hence, the balance in my address A will become 0. Note 1. The user can actually give the same address over and over again to anyone to receive BTC, but that reduces privacy and the benefit of organization of transactions per source. So if you have given one address, or you publish one address for donations, or you publish one address because that's where you receive your revenues, you can still receive in the same address many times in many transactions Bitcoins from third parties. The only thing is that you start to lose the benefits of using the industry standard. Note 2. If the user has a total of 3 BTC and 25 Emerald Bitcoin addresses and needs to send the total to a third-party address, then Emerald will generate a single transaction moving 3 Bitcoins from the 25 addresses to the third-party address in a single transaction and pay a single fee. So yeah, many people think, okay, so this means that if I receive 25 times Bitcoin, I am going to have it in 25 different addresses, no? My same balance, say 3 Bitcoins. So does that mean that I have to debit each one and generate one transaction each time I want to send more or the total amount to a third party? No, Emerald knows this. It's part of the industry standard, and it's going to get a sufficient amount of Bitcoin that you're sending from different addresses and send it to the network in one single transaction and paying only one fee. This is unique to the Bitcoin UTXO model, which is the model of transactions that it uses, and that's why this is possible. Thank you very much for watching this Emerald educational video. Please remember to download Emerald here, emerald.cash/download. Thank you very much.